Okay, day 24, and for breakfast this morning, guess what we're having? We are having quinoa and all of this. So let me show you how we were doing it. We made it in water this time because it's breakfast. And so we're going to take a cup, roughly, of this quinoa. Put that in there. We're going to take some walnuts, sprinkle that on. Some flax. Like that. We got our blueberries. See the blueberries? Our strawberries. A few more on there. Like that. Makes it look colorful, huh? And then our raisins. And we'll sprinkle some raisins on. Get a few more. They're kind of stuck together because we just opened a can or a box of raisins. So we got our raisins, and then we're going to add our milk. And there's our milk. And so that's what it is. For lunch today, we're having, what are we having again? That's right, a Reuben on rye. We're having a Reuben on rye bread, and then for dinner tonight we're having burritos. See, I had burrito on the brain. I just can't get that in my head. I love Mexican food, and so a burrito tonight sounds fantastic. So, and this looks great too. So we're gonna have this and a Reuben, and it's another great day. Day 24. Engine 2 Diet 28-day challenge. Well, bless my rock and roll soul if it isn't the rock and roll Reuben on the My Beef with Meat. That's right, we're having the Rockin Rueben sandwich today on My Beef with Meat. Did you like that? You've never heard that? Top 40 DJs. Anyhow, we are having a Rockin Rueben sandwich from My Beef with Meat, the book, the other book by Rip. And first step, we have to cut the tempeh in half. Like that, right? Say right.
Right.
There you go. And then we gotta cut it in half again, right?
Right.
Okay, you're hitching on. This is good.
Right.
Then, now you put those in the tamari sauce, okay? So we let it marinate while we're preheating the oven to 350 degrees. Notice the oven is not yet, that one goes in that plate, right? The oven is not yet at 350 degrees. It's not even in the top 40. No, it's not actually to 350 yet, so we're marinating this stuff. We're gonna let it marinate. That's just the first step in this incredibly tasty Reuben sandwich. Rockin' Reuben sandwich. Okay, so for step 2, for the Rockin' Reuben on rye, what are we doing, Harley?
Putting these on.
Putting these, the tempeh?
Tempeh.
The marinated tempeh.
On parchment paper.
And why do we put it on parchment paper?
I don't know.
So it doesn't stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we found that out. You know how the other day we said we did our fries, the sweet potato fries, like on parchment paper, and the other one was on the tin foil? Parchment paper doesn't stick. Key thing to remember. We totally forgot about that, and so we were trying to scrape it off the tin foil side. They cooked about the same, but one came off like a breeze, and the other one kind of had to pop off a little bit, right? Look at you, so evenly spaced, so nice and neat and tight. Oh, well, there you went and did it. All right, so we're gonna throw this in the oven.
Here.
That works. We're gonna throw this in the oven. And it goes in the oven for 98 minutes exactly. No? How long? 10 minutes? 5? 5 minutes. 15 minutes. We're getting the word from the master chef, who's the behind the camera operator. 15 minutes is the appropriate time to have it cooked. I'm gonna put a timer on, and then we'll show you what it looks like when it comes out, okay? Okay, so the next step is we gotta make kind of like a Thousand Island dressing. So we have our 8 ounces of tofu, we have our ketchup and our relish. We're gonna mix it all together. Now one thing that's important, Harley, you wanna go ahead and put those in there? One thing that's important, and the reason why we got Organicville ketchup, is because it's flavored, or excuse me, it's sweetened with agave instead of sugar. So something to keep in mind is that you can do that. We figured, why not? We like the taste of it. And the other thing that you want to keep in mind is Organicville is a lot like Farmville, which is a social game on Facebook, and we're all about social media. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's mix this up. Okay, so next step is we gotta take our bread, our rye bread, and we gotta put it in the toaster. Now, we didn't find an oil-free rye bread, so instead what we got was sprouted whole grain rye seed. We think it's close, right? We're hoping so. We're gonna throw that in the Toast-O-Matic 5000 back there, and we will, as soon as that comes out, we will throw on some of our mix, which this is how it came out. We had to throw a little bit more ketchup in it. So this is our mix. It's our tofu and ketchup and relish spread. We're gonna spread that on. We're also gonna put on some spinach and sauerkraut. Now, truth be told, I probably had sauerkraut like twice in my life. I don't even remember what it tastes like. So, do you remember what it tastes like? Yeah, so this is gonna be a first. So, we'll see. If I gag or something weird happens, we'll catch it on video and we'll let you know what it looks like, because I'm sure everybody wants to see that, right? Okay, so here we have the Reuben sandwich, the Rockin Rueben on rye. And I just want you guys to know that part of the 28-day challenge for us was that we would try all of the recipes and at least give them a shot. Now, so far, so good. I have to tell you though, I've never been a fan of Reuben sandwiches, never been a fan of sauerkraut, never been a fan of rye bread. So, we'll see what happens, right? It's not bad. It has kind of like a mustard taste to it, actually. The spread.
There's ketchup in there,
I know.
not mustard.
I know.
The vinegar.
It's the vinegar, probably. You know, that I'm tasting, but oh, it's not bad. It's not like one that I'm gonna like order at a restaurant type of thing, because I'm not a big fan of the rye flavor, and I taste it a little bit, but
How's the sauerkraut part?
sauerkraut I didn't even taste really, so it's pretty good.
Put a ton on there.
Not bad. Okay, so for dinner, we're having burritos. Super exciting. I'm stoked. The only problem is we tried to get the Ezekiel brand tortillas, and as you can see, they only have this size. So we would have liked the burrito size. So we're probably gonna end up having like the burritos, but in a taco form. Make sense? So we got our black beans. Here you go, black beans. Looking delish, yeah. And then we got our rice, brown rice here. And then we got frozen spinach. Well, it used to be frozen. And we're cooking that. You can also add avocado if you want. You can do that. And then of course, no burrito is complete without the salsa. So we got our salsa here, okay? So we got that, and we have our avocado over here. We're gonna add some of that too, for those who want it. And we'll get our good fats in, right? Okay, so this is what they look like when we're done. Kind of like a taco, if not exactly like a taco. So, they're kind of like a burrito, I guess, in terms of their ingredients, but in the shape of a taco. Harley gives it 1 thumb up, probably 2 if she had her other hand free, right? What is that?
I don't know.
A thumb and a finger? So, it's good. I'm gonna dig in a second, and we want you guys to subscribe, comment, and cheer us on as we finish out the 28-day challenge. All right? Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow on day, what's tomorrow, Harley? Day what?
25?
25.
Grandma's
That's right.
behind the camera.
25. See you tomorrow.